I'm really a product junkie. Like, hey guys, this video is mainly about how I maintain my extension and my wigs so that it can last a long time. I'm really a curly hair girl, so I usually buy just deep wave and body wave. But you know, so every so often I get straight hair. But for my curly hair, I usually just leave it alone. Like, I get a good shampoo. I usually use Tresemme products, but I'm trying to try different things. Tresemme, I usually get the moisture one. The you know, I think it's called Moisture. It's like the gold one, the gold label. I usually get that one, but that's too curly. Curly hair, I usually just wash my hair with the Tresemme for curls, and now I'm actually changing it to this one. I got this brand, and I love this brand right now. I ended up getting this brand. This is the shampoo, and I ended up getting a curly conditioner because they didn't have both of them, so I ended up getting just the one in one. But they still serve a purpose. This one is for curly hair, and so with this is a wig that I had for a long time. I would say in the beginning of the year, not maybe like, so it's going on like 6 to 7 months right now, and I just took out a sewing. So I shampooed it and I conditioned it and I let it air dry. But when I shampooed it with the coconut milk, and I used the coconut curls conditioner one, and I let it air dry. I didn't do nothing to it. I let it air dry. One thing about curly hair, you don't really have to do too much with it. You could just spray it with water and keep it pushing. That's exactly what I did. I let it air dry, and then I actually moisturized it. I put a little oil. Now this is beginning to be one of my favorite oils. So what happened? Let me tell you the backstory how I picked this up. I ended up doing a flexi rise set, and I used some different type of setting foam that I never really used. My mom didn't like it, so I used it to just flexi rise my hair, and it tore my hair up. The sewing that I had before prior, it like really messed up my hair. So I ended up just, you know, trying to go back and fix it. So what I did was, you know, when your hair is dry and matted like that, usually it's because it's like an oil. And I did have that I believe that had alcohol in it, so it made the hair frizzy and made it just terrible. Like, it was just terrible. So basically I went and got some oil, and I tried this for the first time, and I love it. Like, it's lightweight, it smells good. I'm obsessed with coconut oil, as you see. So it's like a coconut oil, but it's a Nourish and Shine hair oil, and it's supposed to moisture and hydrate. And that's exactly what it did. It like brought it back. Like, I just would oil it from the tips all the way down to the tips, and that's the same thing what I did to this one. When I air dried it, I sprayed some water on it. And I oiled it. I oiled it down, and this is the results from that. Just water and a little light oil all through it. Just water and oil. You have to keep it moisturized. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to take care of their hair, and they just say it's trash. No. You gotta take care of your hair. Your hair needs tender loving care. Just like your natural hair, you have to make sure it's moisturized. You have to make sure it's shampooed, it's conditioned. You have to make sure, you know, you have to make sure things work for your hair. Every product is not for your hair. You know, I see a lot of people say that, you know, that product that I use, that's a top brand that I use, and it didn't work for my hair. So that's a no for me, you know. So I tried it. Like I said, this is Hask Nourishing Shine Oil. I use a little bit of this, and I sprayed it with water, and this is what you get right now. Like I said, I had this for about 7 months now. About 7 months. I don't have no shedding. Like I said, this is a wig that I've done before. This is a wig that I've done. And now we're going to go into straight. Straight here. I use the same thing. I shampoo it. I've been using Tresemme for years. I use the Tresemme. Um, I'm all over the place. Let's go back to curly. I'm sorry. I also use the mousse to maintain my curls. Sometimes, like I haven't put it in yet, but sometimes when you want that wet look, um, if the water's not doing it for you, this is my go-to. This is my second go-to. Like if I just want to go and I want that wet look, I want that, I use this mousse for my curls. I even use this one for my curls. I use this for my flexi rods. This for my curls. This is Nairobi, the setting foam. I use this for my setting. I use this for my flexi rods. I use this for curly hair. I use the mousse for curly hair. What else I use for curly hair? Water, which is in my spray bottle. I use water for curly hair and oil. That's really all you need. Water and a little oil. That's really what you need to get them curls popping. That's it. Then for my straight hair, I just use a good conditioner, a good moisturizer conditioner. This is my favorite now. This is my go-to right now. That, and I use a heat protectant I use a heat protectant whenever I'm flat ironing my hair. This has been my go-to. When I tell you you want a silk press, this right here, and this is a little will go a long way. All you need is a little bit. A little bit of this. Get that good old flat iron, baby. A whole silk press. Your hair will be flowing and everything. Flowing and everything. So those are my go-to. And when you want to tame your flyaways, get you some Keracare. Keracare, just to tame your flyaways and stuff like that. I've been using that lately. I've been using this just to give it a little shine. I picked this up at my local beauty supply store. This just give it a little shine, and it actually smells good, so you can't go wrong with that. So this gives it a little shine, and it smells good. It's like a polish, and it tames your flyaways. Now I just put on my edges, like I just use a lot of got to be gel, got to be glue, got to be. So I take my wig off every night, so I just use this to secure it, and that's it. I just use a got to be spray, and with a little bit of gel to tame it, to hold it down for the day, and that's it. So these are really my favorite products. Like I said, this is my favorite right now. The Hask. This and water. Get this look. It take the frizziness away, the dryness. Just keep the moisture with water, and make sure you have a curly hair shampoo for your curls. Keep them curls popping. Curly hair conditioner. So that's all I have for today. These are my favorite products. So I just hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys let me know which one is your favorite products. How do you maintain your bundles, your extensions, your wigs? How do you keep it, fresh? How you get that fresh look without having to go buy and, more hair?